What is up everybody, I hope you're doing fantastic. My name is Fab and I would like to welcome you back to a brand new video. Guys, today we're going to be playing a game called Midnight Evil. It just came out on Steam, it's a brand new game, and this is a story-driven, sit down and survive horror game. Okay, just a little bit like Five Nights at Freddy, but the difference here is that this one is voice activated. Yes, let me say it again, it's voice activated. So apparently, I'm going to have to use my voice to survive and I guess push away monsters. I'm not too sure what it is, but this sold me. The whole voice activated thing just sold me, guys. And the fact that it's probably inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's makes it even more fun, guys. So that's all I know so far. That's all we know. That's all you're gonna get. And with that being said, let's get to the game. As the clock approached midnight, I guess I have to read, William Crinkle was fast asleep. Alright, he's asleep, cool. By the way, guys, thank you all so much for all the support you've been giving me on the channel and all these series, guys. I really appreciate you all. Tonight was different, though. He woke to a strange sound coming from the attic. Okay, is that King Julian? What the heck is that? As he climbed the stairs, he felt something. He had never seen this chest before. So we're going to be reading a book. Just an innocent book. Tonight, his life would change forever. Nathan Sanders presents Midnight Evil. Let's see what the hell we got ourselves into, guys. Oh, here we go. So we're sitting on our bed. Oh, here's the book. So I need to read the book. Hold on, let me look around first. Take it easy there. Take it easy. The Terminator. With Dr. Schwarzenegger. Front to present. To the present. Oh, that's hilarious. War Stars. Toastmasters, Dragon and Dungeons, Otori? Is that for Atari? Oh yeah, computer Atari. Saws. That's funny. Cool little details. Alright, I guess we can actually start with the book, right? Preface. Long before the first humans stood upright and took their place into the world, there was a beautiful land that was ruled by what many would come to call the Fae. Do I have to reread this? These ancient beings were worshipped by mankind, but they were also feared. The hell? What am I supposed to do? Just read this?
Eventually.
Preface. Long before the first humans stood upright and took their place in the world, there was a beautiful land that was ruled by what many would come to call the Fae. Oh, there we go. The ancient beings were worshipped by mankind, but they were also feared. Okay. So I gotta read a whole paragraph, otherwise it won't be highlighted. Okay. I got this. Humans were right to be afraid, for there were many different creatures that lived in the darkness, watching us, waiting. Most were harmless enough, amusing themselves by causing mischief and playing pranks on humans that crossed their path. However, some had more sinister intentions. The Erkling, for example, have developed a liking for the taste of human children. These monsters are small, unnaturally fast, and impossible to kill. Dude, I just read that. That is not fair. Alright, I'm gonna have to read it again. Make sure nothing pops out. However, some had more sinister intentions. The Erkling, for example, have developed a liking for the taste of human children. This freaking book is freaking picky. The Erkling, for example, have developed a liking for the taste of human children. These monsters... What is that? You guys heard that, right? I heard something. These monsters are small, unnaturally fast, and impossible to kill. It was an unlucky tragedy for my people that we decided to build our village here right in the middle of the Erkling's territory. We have lost so many of our children over this past year, there aren't enough tears in this world to weep for their loss. Thankfully though, my grandmother taught me well in the ways of my druid ancestors. I may not be able to kill the little beasts, but I was able to work out a spell that binds them to this book. I can only hide it and pray that it never falls into the hand of a child. Well, thanks, man, because now I'm reading it, you stupid book. If you're reading this, know that I'm truly sorry for the demons that have now been passed on to you. Oh. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Opening the book will have awakened them, and I'm sure they will be ravenously hungry. Alright, it worked, it worked. I chewed up a couple words, but it worked. Once the book is open, you must read it out loud from beginning to end in order to return them to their magical prison. Be watchful. They only attack if you don't see them coming. Most importantly, once you finish this book, keep it hidden so that no one ever opens it again. Oh my god.
WIGSFM.
I'm gonna have to do a ton of reading here.
Game Talk.
What the hell is this?
Hello, darkness. My name is
My
Nick
old
Gloom.
friend.
It's just me tonight. As you guys know, we answer game questions and talk tips and tricks. Well, Nate usually does. I don't really play most of those games. Anyway, let's get to the phones. First caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Nick. I'm wondering, how do I beat the final boss in Terminator Destruction?
How would I know that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm stuck here working for crap money. I still can't afford to buy new Atari games. Would you like me to page Nate?
I don't
Here's
know.
the thing. Like I said, I'm working here. I don't usually come on the radio. So, I don't have as much of a bedside manner as Nate does. But it's totally fine. I bought a new OBasic book, which is the programming language for Atari, since I can't afford to buy my own Atari games, and I'm working on my own homebrew game. The pending title is Evil Midnight, where I'm not sure what you're going to have to do yet, but I think it's going to be a horror game, and it's going to be at nighttime, and it's going to be evil. Basically, you would do something all night, and then you would win. It's kind of like working here. I try to keep my head down all night, but Janet asks me to go on the air, and I'm always getting asked to do stuff. The more stuff I get asked to do, the more I get anxious and panic. It's a vicious cycle.
Is this some kind of life lesson? I just want to play Terminator.
Here's the thing.
Okay. That was like an introduction of the creator of the game. Alright, I want to know how long this book is. I can't see, it looks pretty thick. You guys ready for more? You guys want to know the story behind the story? Let's go. Chapter 1. Little Maggie O'Brien was the first. Where is it coming from? The children had been playing in Hogan's Forest when they all heard a noise. Is that from the drawer? Were these open? Were they open? Sensing no danger because there were so many of them, 12 children in all decided to investigate the source of the strange sound. I'm gonna start reading super fast. You know what sucks? If you miss a word, you have to start it all over again. You have to articulate. What is going on? What's happening to me? What was that? What was that heartbeat? As they all searched high and low, they soon realized that Maggie was missing. So that's how they come. Okay, the sound works good. It's good, it's good. We're good. Oh my god. Alright, I got this. Frantically, they began searching for their friend. She was a small girl who loved to play hide and seek. Dude, I just read that! She was a small girl who loved to play hide and seek. She was a small girl who loved to play hide and seek. There we go. Her big brother Colin insisted that she was probably hiding somewhere, safe and giggling to herself as she watched everyone search for her. The sun sank low in the sky and the forest grew dark. The children, frustrated and panicked, ran back to the village to alert their parents that little Maggie was nowhere to be found. That's when everyone lit torches and spread out through the woods, calling her name. Alright, we did a full page. The little girl's mother sobbed desperately as we all inspected every... No. I thought I heard something. What the heck is this? Why do I have this heartbeat? The little girl's mother sobbed desperately as we all inspected every corner of those woods in hopes of finding her. Her brother kept searching, tears streaming down his cheeks. I'm her big brother, he said, rubbing his eyes. I'm supposed to make sure nothing happens to her. I barely heard him. He made no noise, dude. Okay, we got this. I can't read too much. Gotta take a break. It's not your fault, Colin, I assured him. We'll find her soon and she'll be no worse for the wear. Dude, you're killing me here. It's not your fault, Colin, I assured him. We'll find her soon and she'll be no worse for the wear. The book doesn't understand me. God damn it. It's not your fault, Colin, I assured him. We'll find her soon and she'll be no worse for the wear. I got one line out of all that. Come on. I know English is not my first language, but come on. We'll find her soon and she'll be no worse for the wear. Yes. He nodded, Forster smiled, and we all continued looking. heard him scream. Oh, no. I forgot a word. The moment I heard him scream, I knew he had found her. Okay, this looks like... Oh, yeah, there's one sentence. Or rather, what was left of her, which wasn't much. We were sure it was Maggie because she had worn her favorite hair bow that day. We're cool. We are cool. Her father plucked the pink ribbon from the body and fell to his knees, wailing into the darkness. I don't know what this is. I don't know why my character does that. What's with the heartbeat and the eyes? Alright. Poor Colin tried to tell us then. He said that she had been covered in what he described as little green man. Yeah, I saw one of those. Alright, here we go. They were fat and green, he stammered. Okay. They didn't like my voice. They didn't like it. They were fat and green. They were fat and green. They were fat and green, he stammered with bright... Ah! Son of a... Woo! Alright. With bright glowing eyes. No, they're not growing. They're glowing. With bright glowing eyes, they were biting off bits of skin and flesh. Okay. Oh, I can't read when it does that. No one believed the lad. We all attributed the horrible ordeal to a hungry wild animal. Of course, what else could it possibly be? Scooping up what remained of little Maggie, the townsfolk set to work preparing for her funeral. Oh, I hate these long sentences. They better not pull up like a full chapter, just like no periods. We had no idea the horrors that lay ahead. I thought to myself how strange her wounds looked. Alright, we're doing good here. I couldn't help but think back to what Colin had said about the little green man. I can barely hear anything with my voice. Put the volume up, but it's gonna freak me even louder. Alright. It made me think of the stories my grandmother used to tell me. Is it because my character gets tired? Or is he scared? She said that our druid ancestors spoke of tiny creatures that lived long ago in the swamps and marshes surrounding our lands. Oh my god, that was a long sentence. The Erkling, she called them. There were 3 tribes, each being their own breed of evil. And I gotta wait until it turns pink. I hate doing that. Alright, here we go. How long is this one? Okay, one sentence. We're gonna do one sentence. You guys ready? One tribe, I recall she said, were green and fat. That's the one we saw. They will lure children away from safety and feast on their flesh. Oh, this is the end of this chapter. Alright, here we go. We didn't live near any swamps. Oh gosh, I thought it was one sentence. Okay. It's a long phrase. We didn't live near any swamps. Surely the boy's mind was playing tricks on him. Yes. Why, yes. Besides, the Erklings weren't real. They couldn't be. Oh! Oh my god, get away! What the hell was that? Oh, everything is just closed again. Alright. Alright, let's read then. Chapter 2. Maggie O'Brien's funeral was just what anyone would expect. Crap. Chapter 2. Maggie O'Brien's funeral was just what anyone would expect. Where are you? Where are you? I heard him. I heard him. I heard him. I heard him. I can't see him. You gotta make eye contact. You guys heard him? Everyone did their best to comfort the grieving parents. Alright, can't be too greedy here, guys. Colin kept to himself. Okay. Everyone assumed it was because he blamed himself. Alright, let's try and do this long one. This is a long one here. Long one coming up, guys. After his sister had been laid to rest, I came to him to ask him how he was doing. He looked up at me, eyes red from either crying, lack of sleep, or a combination of the two, and said, I really saw them, the little green monsters. Oh! Oh my god, that was a long one. Okay, here we go, here we go. My heart ached as I put my arms around the boy. The frick was that? I don't see anything moved. Alright, here we go. How long is this one? This one looks long. I kept telling myself that seeing his little sister in pieces could have been easy for him. He was just in shock. I'm gonna have a heart attack with this thing. Alright, here we go. The stories of the Earthling were only told to scare children into doing what they were told, that was all. No. I said it correctly. The story of the Earthlings were only told to scare children into doing what they were told, that was all. Okay. Thank you, book. The first thing my grandmother told me about the Earthlings was that there were three tribes. Oh my god. I almost made a mistake. Okay. Alright, we got one sentence here. The green ones had round bellies and piercing blue eyes. She said they could be heard if you walked deep into the swamp at night. Oh my god! Okay. I'm getting used to it. They would laugh and sing as they dance around their tiny campfires. That was not a full sentence. Damn it! Oh my god, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines? They want me to read 5 lines? They would laugh and sing as they dance around their tiny campfires, which would appear only as tiny flickering lights through the trees. Ooh. Alright, next one. You guys ready? They were the least little of the 3 tribes, but every bit as evil. Oh my god, where are you? Okay. That one was close. The thing is, you can't just not stop reading. You have to look at them. So you have to find them and look at them straight into the eyes. Otherwise, it's just... I don't know. The red ones were more temperamental and even faster than the green cousins. So we know one comes out of here. One comes out of here. Did we see one on the door? There's the one here. That's all I know so far. So there's probably going to be one at this door. The drawers maybe. Maybe the box. Maybe on top here. I don't freaking know, man. They didn't sing or dance around campfires, and their celebration were a bit more gruesome. They prefer to eat children from the inside out. Alright. Oh gosh, that's a long one. Here goes nothing. It was even... It was even thought by some they were only red because they were stained by the blood of their victims. Fiery red bristled like hair sprouted from the top of their heads, and their growing yellow eyes seemed cold and calculating. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Hold on. My eyes are getting tired here. The pale Earthlings were in another class altogether. They had white skin and wild untamed blue hair that flowed out in every direction. He didn't make any noise. Damn. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Alright, we got this. 3 lines. The most unsettling thing about them was that they had no eyes at all, yet they somehow were the most keen and efficient killers of the 3. Hold on. Grandmother said that their long wiry hair could somehow sense the presence of and location of children. Man. Gosh, that's a long one? No, 2 sentences. There were some things that all 3 tribes had in common. Oh yeah, what's that? Earthlings preferred to eat after midnight and will only attack if the child didn't make direct eye contact with them. Oh! What the what was that? What was that? They're playing with me because this is the first couple chapters. I reassured myself that the O'Brien girl being attacked barely after sunset meant that she had to have been the victim of a wild animal attack. Oh my god, you really have to point at them. A few of the men in the village came together to hunt down the beast that killed the girl. Here we go. Come on, open your eyes, dude. They came back 2 days later carrying the carcass of a large wolf. The whole village breathed. The whole village breathed a sigh of relief, and a big celebration was held. All right, last chapter, last paragraph. The only one besides myself that remained anxious was Colin. Okay, that's a long one. Oh my god, that is a long one. Looking at his face that night, I knew that he believed the creatures that killed Maggie were still out there waiting. Okay. He was right. Yes! That's right, put on the radio.
GSFM 98.7 Game Talk.
Hello, darkness. Welcome to the top of the hour. Again, I'm your host, Nick Gloom, filling in for Nate tonight. That was an interesting hour, I must say. I don't know, Janet, I feel like these kids don't like me. Hey, Janet, do you like me? And she's walking away, folks. Anyway, caller. You're on the air.
Hey Nick, just calling in, wanted to say that you suck.
I just had a feeling that was coming. I feel like I'm not as approachable as Nate is. Oh yeah, so anyway, I forgot there's a sponsor slot I was supposed to fill last hour. This one goes out to all you greasy, pizza-faced listeners. Are you tired of popping pimples?
Ew, gross.
Do some zits appear over and over and you have to keep popping them?
Gross.
Kind of
hell?
like that popular video game, Mole Whacker? From the creators of Simple Pimple comes the revolutionary cream, Pimple Buster. The all-in-one, scientifically formulated pimple-destroying cream. Call 155-PIM-PLES. But hurry before supplies run out. That's 155-PIMPLES. You know, Janet, I think Evil Midnight could use some Mole Whacker inspiration. Something to keep the player on their toes. Or at least that last prank caller could drink some of that Pimple Buster. I don't know what it is.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is gonna be what, chapter 3? Okay. Alright guys. I'm thinking that I'm gonna stop the video here and I'll carry on because this book seems to have a lot of chapters and I don't think I'm gonna do this whole book in one video. So I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm sure the game saves. If not, I'm gonna have to do this silly thing all over again on my own until I reach chapter 3. Probably have a heart attack before I can make it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna stop the video here. This game is nerve-wracking. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more, just slap that like button, guys. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell if you do. That way you know when I post all my new videos. Guys, go down in the description. Also, you'll find a bunch of links. You'll find a link for my Twitter, a link for my Twitch. Remember, I stream on Twitch every night from Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, guys. There's also a link for the Discord that I share with amazing streamer and amazing community, guys. Feel free to come and join and talk about gaming or whatever you feel like talking about, guys. Thank you all so much for your support. As usual, stay fabulous, and I will see you on my next video.